Morning! The birds are singing here in South Yorkshire. Thanks for joining, tuning into our video. See what we get up to today. We've got some cattle to go first thing. What else are we doing? Maybe some mucking out. It's staying dry, isn't it? Look at it. No rain. Blooming heck, might even be able to get some fertiliser on soon. Oh, we're getting the beast. Right, those two will get us feeding up and we'll get set off with this. 6R185, is that going out today? Is that why this is parked up there? Looking like a beast. Car park's full, innit? So I'm back in the yard. See what these guys are up to. Have they... What am I in? 10:15, I've not even finished drawing yet. Right, I've just jumped on the sprayer because I've got a little bit left from the other day. We're going to go and put that out. Then, fingers crossed, we'll get the fertiliser spreader on and do a bit of that. Right, we better get going because we're at the side of the road. So I've just been in this field here. It's got a muck hill in it behind us. We've just been spraying off a bit of the grass. I think we put maize in here, so, you know, it's not imperative that we do it right now, but I had some left, so we've just gone around the outside and just sprayed it out to kill the grass that's growing. So still inside the field, there's plenty of grass there. I've seen some partridge and stuff, so it's nice to leave a little bit of cover for them. It's not in a scheme or anything like that, but we do like to help them out where we can. But the grasses around the outside, we sprayed them off. So we're back in the yard, we've got the mill running. I've just filling the sprayer up, we're going to wash it out now. Sprayer off, dusty spreader on. It's dusty, but it still does the same job. So we just need to check it for level. It's level 4, so I think what I might do is get the spirit level and just put it across there. And then we'll see how we're doing, because you don't want it left or right, or so we're going to throw the spread pattern out completely, especially over 24 metres. So the only one I've found is this little thing. Actually, it's magnetic though, but that'll do. And just to double check it, we'll put it on the chassis of the tractor. That's new enough for me, because obviously if the tractor wasn't level, then that's never going to be level, so you need to just double check that. Right, so should be able to get some Fert in after dinner now. So we just have a double check in here that these are closed in the bottom, which they are. Then I'm going to go on that Amazon app, which is hard to find in the App Store because, you know, another popular internet sensation, should we say, has a similar name. So, as you can see, I find what it's called on the bag, I put it into the app, and then it asks me how much I want to put on per hectare, put that amount in. Then it brings up all the settings, basically, the vein settings that we need to put on, and the calibration factor that I need to put into the computer in the tractor. So hopefully that gives you a little insight into, like, you know, the technology that we use on the farm, using apps. I know it's not a big deal or anything, but I think a lot of people who are outside of farming maybe think that, like, I don't know, we're chewing straw and doing things really medievally, whereas no, like, even farmers use apps to work out what the fertiliser they're putting on and bits and bobs like that. So I think sometimes it's nice to just show that and remind people. Anyway, I'm going to get some Fert in the spreader now so we can get off. So we'll get this lifted in here, cut the bags, and away we go. So that's the white stuff, the little frills of nitrogen that make it grow, make the grass green, give body and yield to our wheat and barley. Yeah, I think the world would be a bad place without it. There'd be a lot of starving people without this stuff. I know a lot of people say we can farm organically. Well, can we feed the world organically? I don't think we can, unless we get rid of a lot of people, and nobody's suggesting that we should do that. So yeah, I think growing organically for the world is it's not achievable. Even with us, like we use a lot of organic manure, because we've got loads of it. Like, why would we not? It's great stuff for growing growing crops, but we still need to use nitrogen to get the yields that we need. So yeah, I don't see that changing anytime soon. Right, I'm on it now. We'll get set off. I think we've got a cattle trailer needs washing, a few cattle need vaccinating, mixers and stuff. We are busy, and I've got to sort this out now. Leave them to it, our Ben's here at least. So I've got here to the field in the 6.9 Beast, but this one can get very wet on this headland, so I don't want to do that when I'm full. The one below's quite dry, so we might try that one, or we might just go around the big field, get that done. Yeah, I think big field first, and then we'll work onto the wetter ones after that. Hi everybody. I need to change the settings on here to oh no, where is it? It's there, isn't it? To the spreader. Oh of course, it's not on here. Damn. So scrap that. I've just made a new tool called Fert spreader. I've put it 12 meters back, 24 meters wide, with 6 sections. So when we get into this field, we can start mapping around the outside. We can start painting it in, and then I can see where to turn each one of these sections off on screen here. And that's not like auto section control, but it helps me out a lot, a real lot. It just, like, instead of guessing, am I covering that or not? Do I need to turn 2 sections on or 1? It just makes, yeah, it just takes a bit of the stress out of doing the first spreading. So I love it, and that's without even steering. It's just fantastic as a guide. So this spreader works with hydraulics, so I put my hydraulics in. I've activated the discs to start spinning. We can see that the RPMs of the discs are holding quite steady. That's how much we've got in the tank. So I'm quite happy. I've got 4-wheel drive in. We're going to set off. We're going to press that button, and then it's going to start spreading fertilizer to each side. If you look at that one there, it's sort of angled. That means it's only going to throw it to the edge of the field, right there. Yeah, that's where it's going to hit. Whereas at this side, it's going to throw it 24 meters actually that way. So there will be some overlap when we come to the headland and we turn off to turn in. So hopefully that makes sense. I messed up a little bit here. I continued tram line in for my outside run. Just trying to, just being lazy really. My headland is there, so that shouldn't be covered with barley, but it's not. That's just lazy drill man there, lazy drill man. See, it's gone like extra yellow there, where it's had more compaction, I'm guessing, with turning round. Maybe can't pick it up quite on the camera, but it's there. Still see my tram lines running my pre-emergence, just. I know a lot of people drilling their tram lines on the headland, but the headlands are usually made that short by the plough that I don't really get that opportunity. So I just drill them in, like here. They just disappear. But it means we can travel on it a little bit better, I suppose. So now we've got all the way around the field, around the outside, we need to turn this section here off. So we're now spreading full width, so it'll be 48 metres actually from side to side, even though we're on 24 metre tram lines. That's just due to the overlapping between the 2 tram lines that the spreader needs to do. So we're coming into a corner here, and it's just telling me which sections to put on with those green dots. And we get to the end, and we turn it off. Oh, that's hard to film that while operating different things, so if you did, for the filming effort there, please press like. It helped the job along. We must have forgot to put a tram line in here as well, but I can tell from that screen, you see, that we are in the right place. And I can sort of see some imprints as well. Maybe you can't pick them up on a camera, but you can in real life. You can see some little imprints. See that darker patch there? We did have a muck hill there a few years ago. See just where it's still holding a higher amount of nutrients in the soil, keeping the crop healthier. Wow, well, it looks like the will has come down. That is a fair chunk of tree to come down, you know. We'll have to come with the chainsaw and take it off and then see if we can actually just lift. Might even have to cut it up into lumps to move it. Oh! So it's rotten in there. What willer will do is, if you leave it, set roots into the ground and just carry on growing. So we'll need to, we'll need to sort that. Yeah, she's a big old tree. Can't even think that we've had a particularly bad storm either. I don't think it was down the other day when I was down here. I don't know. Right, back to it. So I've just been over the ditch in that side where sort of got half a field. Just done the bits where the green crop is. The rest we're going to have to come down and re-drill, I would think, at some point. So we're just in the car park now, trying to get back to the farm. It's just traffic everywhere these days. Nightmare. Oh, back in the yard now. Looks like my mum's walking the dog. And I need to get another ton in the back of the spreader to do what I need to do. Because 2 bags is 1,200 kilos and I only need 1,000 kilos, I'm going to use this for the first time. Save myself 200 kilos of nitrogen. So I have put a bag in. Now we will get another one. He says if we can hit it right. We've got another one there. Then we need to drop this on the spike. Yeah? Now I've never done this before, so don't judge me. Okay? I think we need to stop it from moving everywhere. Yeah? And then right, I'm guessing now, if I can hold it there, we drop this on, like so, then we lift it up, and then I think we've got to pull it down and twist it or something to get it to work properly. But as you can see, it's disappeared into the bag, and we've not got anything spilling out, which I am happy about, let me tell you that, because there'd have been some cursing, I think, from my dad if some nitrogen had gone on the floor. So we'll get this pulled over the spreader and then we'll see about pulling it out and letting some in. Turn the screen round in the back of there so that I can read it as I pull this out. So I pull that down and we do that until we've got enough out. Then when we're done, we can just pull that back. Why is it leaking? It's not supposed to leak. Maybe I'd not tightened it up enough. I did have it a little bit loose. I'll find out. That's better. It's not leaking now. Happy days. Okay, so I didn't quite turn it off in time. We've got 1,000 and it's terrible zooming in. 45 in there, but that'll do. It'll be all right. And now we can move this over here. Guessing we can put it back down and forget about it until next time I need some fertilizer. Happy days. Ben's been shifting some cattle, I think, and the mill's still going. Right, we better get back to the field. I will put it on time lapse, I think. And we've got back down here, so we'll finish this off and then go on to our next set of fields. Well, it's a little bit wet in here. It always gets wet in that corner there. Might be an idea one day to dig a drain along that edge and then down into the railway embankment at the other side. Not sure how if you're allowed to do that, but that might be a good idea. It's a disused one. You see, it's all very wet on this headland. It's a bit better in the middle of the field, but yeah, it's needing this nitrogen on it, and it'll look a different crop probably next week. If we come and have a look at it next week, you'll see it'll be a lot greener, darker green, and it'll grow a lot fuller. So we'll come and look at that in about a week's time. So subscribe and you'll see it. So we're getting fairly tight for fertilizer, which is good. But I just want to check inside here and make sure it's all evenly spread out. Which, by the looks of it, it's not too bad. I mean, there's a bit less in this side than that, but yeah, it's not miles out. So that's it. We've got 58 kilos. We'll take that back to the farm. We're always going to have a little bit left over, or otherwise we would have been cutting it very, very fine. I'll just spread this out in the grass around the front of the house. It'll disappear in no time. Dimensions is going to be fertilizer dimensions today, and let's see if we can read this. That's better when we do it in the sky. So Jamie Cooling is 50, happy birthday, and that's from Bruce Wilson, who is possibly lime spreading right now. He's a lime spreading contractor. Was shortlisted for contractor of the year when we went down to Birmingham for the Farmers Guardian Awards, I think it was. So yeah, happy birthday to Jamie. If anybody else wants to get their name in the video, there's a link in the description below, and you just need to give a little bit of money that goes to a Yorkshire Air Ambulance. I don't touch any of that money. It goes straight to the charity. They can use it for whatever they want, and that is saving people's lives in Yorkshire. So fantastic. Right, on we go back to the farm. Right, we're back in the yard. Just take the charger out. That's why we had a bit of a wobble on. Looks like we've got mill off, straw blower going on. Now get in the field and get rid of this extra nitrogen. I'm back. I've got the pressure washer. We're gonna have to wash all this down because it's so corrosive, this nitrogen, when it mixes with moisture. So we need to get it all out. I've washed that inside, outside, lifted up, lifted down. She's looking clean. I can give the tractor a bit of a blast off as well. Does look good for an old tractor, does that. Not mega old, it's 11 plates, so what's that make it? 13 years old? Yeah? It's not bad, is it? For 13? It's been on a livestock farm as well. We've had it from brand new, that tractor. Yeah, it's a beast. That was our biggest, and now it's, no, it's not our smallest, but it's nearly there. Ben's still feeding out. Rush job. We're getting ready for a busy day tomorrow. An exciting day. I think people will like tomorrow's video. Yeah, it's something a bit well, we've done it before. It's not like nothing new, but it's a bit different to our normal sort of routine. I will just be very tired after it, I think. But yeah, so look out for tomorrow's video. It's going to be busy. Yeah, feeding's still getting done. I think we're going to do a mix, so we've got something ready for tomorrow, because like I said, tomorrow's going to be a busy day. So now I'm on the 215, just doing a bit of thinking, and we're going to tip off the load of muck that was on this trailer. So we'll get this load tipped off, then Ben's going to push it up. Want to come out. Oh, it does now. And then I'll come and tip that up. But everything is away in the shed, and I better show you what the hockey stick was. So I said in yesterday's video, what's this? I better open it up and have a look. There we go, most people guessed it, I think. So it's a pitchfork for chucking up hay and stuff. Big Mick will look at this with envy. He does like using a fork, but whether we let him use this one, I don't know. Do you think we ought to? We'll have to see about it. Anyway, that is it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. It's been really busy. I'm guessing it's probably a long video. Just 1 second. I know I've said about this thing happening tomorrow, but this rain is not gonna help the job if what we've got planned does come to fruition. We didn't really need this rain, but anyway, we'll still probably be able to do it. So yeah, check that out tomorrow. If you like the video, remember to press the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and head over to Joeseelsjobs.com or click in one of the links below for the merchandise, hats and hoodies and t-shirts and all that kind of thing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you tomorrow. Business, bye.